Hi, my name is Linley Dixon, and I'm from Durango, Colorado, and I'm a landless farmer, so I grow on my friend's land. It's very, very hard to get started as a farmer if you don't have your own land, because not only are you buying the land, but then you have to develop the infrastructure, and if it's not in your family, then you're starting from scratch, and you don't make a lot of money farming. So it's virtually impossible to get started if the land isn't given to you through your family. So this became a solution to that problem. I wanted to farm, and there's other people doing this across the country. It's sort of a movement. And in order for young farmers to get started who are landless, they need help. And not only have we had help from the landowner to give us land, but we rely on a lot of volunteer help. And it's worked out so well because we can farm in town where land prices are incredibly expensive, but that's where the market is. So I would not have been successful if I would have bought a farm, and then I wouldn't have had any money to put in infrastructure, and I would have been at least an hour away from my market. So this is a win-win situation.
What I'm doing here is enjoying the miracle of life, and I do my little part here of growing vegetables to feed people. I'm doing it on the land on a friend of ours. He has the land, he has a pasture, he has water, irrigation water and city water, and he offered me and gave me the opportunity to start up a garden here. And the reason why I'm doing it here is also I'm working together with Linley. So she has the farmers market stand, she has the CSA, she has restaurants, and I'm working together with her, growing vegetables that she can use using mostly the CSA, which is the community supported agriculture group she has of over 30 members.
This is our second year in production, and the first year we broke even, basically. We spent as much on the infrastructure as we made back. So this is the first year that we're actually financially sustainable, and we believe that it's the only way to get started. We would not have been financially sustainable. Maybe we'd be growing sustainably, but we wouldn't be able to continue to grow without the help of the community through work and through the land. So it's a successful model in an occupation, organic farming, that is not necessarily financially successful.
Lynn has been a gardener for years, and they hunted for places here in town and couldn't find anything that quite matched. So they either found houses that were okay, but the land was terrible to farm. Or they found the land that was wonderful to farm and the houses were bad. So she hemmed and hawed and didn't know what to do, and I told her that she could use the front of my property, that I have a lot of wildlife around here, and so I like to keep the back of my property pristine for them. But she accepted, and we got going on this project, and she really has done all of it. She's just incredible the way she has this dedication. So she's put up all the infrastructure last year, and now is able this year to really do the growing, and has done such a wonderful job. She's really been pretty impressive, I must say.
Well, we grow without the use of fossil fuels in our greenhouse. It's a solar greenhouse, and we grow without tractors for the most part on the land, so it's a very sustainable way to farm. And it's about respect for the land, respect for the landowner who still wants to keep the wildlife. She's got a beautiful meadow in the back, so it's about respect for what she wants with her piece of property. And respect for the people that I'm selling my produce to. Hopefully I'm giving them the healthiest food that's possible.
I just am able to come out every evening and pick my salad or pick my vegetables, however. She's really doing it. I don't really, I gave her the property for $1. So it's really hers, her endeavor. Yeah.
I'm a biologist. I actually was a biologist for about 12 years in the lab. I love science, I love biology, and studying it gives me a different perspective for what I'm doing, but it wasn't enough for me. I had to be experiencing it, and farming allows you to experience it more than sequencing DNA in the lab, which is what I was doing. But I've been able to use that background, I think, to make me appreciate what's going on behind the scenes in the life that's around me on the farm. For the world, I think it's a model for the next generation of food production, because the way we're doing it now is not sustainable, so by definition it really cannot continue. And I love it. I'm not doing it for the money, that's for sure, but it's something that I was born to do. I believe this of all farmers that I talk to. They were born to farm, and I feel it too. I'm not really happy doing anything else, because this is just what I was meant to do. So that's why I'm doing it.